Was wondering what to play today. I think every streamer needs a strong foundation of games that you can play when no inspiration strikes you. What's in my rotation? Mario Kart 8, always a fun time. Crosswords, constantly refreshing source of new content. Sporkle, which we might do a little Sporkle today as well. That's what I was looking for. I was going into the the memory banks to remember pre-Super Auto Pets. What the heck did we do with our lives, you know? We did some crosswords. We did some... Tetris! Look, I like Tetris, but I tend to go a little bit off the deep end. No question there. We're only going to have 3 racers this time. I'm not going to run the casino for the first race here, but I'll run the casino for race number 2 because, I mean, with 3 people, I mean, it's pretty much a guaranteed win. Krassy and Joe. Bulgaria and the United Kingdom. Ready to go. Podium finish guaranteed. Dude, playing this on the preview window is actually kind of cracked. Look at that. Look at that. That's guaranteed. I used to play this. This is not a joke. Like, everybody talking smack about the preview window. They don't know what it used to be like. The preview window used to be like 640 by 480 and have like a half-second delay. Now I have it on my my 4K monitor. And it's full screened, and the delay is like imperceivable by human beings. It's incredible. Like, kids these days wouldn't survive like 5 seconds in what used to be the content creator's world, where you had to use like an uppoggy HD PVR with the red, white, and yellow cables. If you had to play through the preview window, try beating Dark Souls with like 10 total deaths. When you've got a 2-second delay on your inputs. I'm not saying... Look. Did I do that? Some would say no. Including me. I didn't, because I had pass-through enabled. I was able to play it on my TV, but some people did, I'm sure. I have one of those UPOG adapters in my desk. Like, I'll just be straight up with you. The HD PVR1, one of the most... foundational devices of content creation, was an extremely important upgrade over the Dazzle DVC 100 Plus. The HD PVR2 is one of the most colossal pieces of shit I've ever used in my entire life. I bought the HD PVR2 because it was the first capture card that actually allowed you to use HDMI. And it just... I remember I bought it. It worked for like 10 seconds, broke. I took it back to Future Shop when it still existed. Got another one. Broke after like 2 days, and then sent an email to Uppog and was like, hey, what's wrong with this device? It seems like it's kind of a piece of crap. And they're like, works fine on our machine. And that was the last time I ever did business with that company. And I don't know what they're doing now. Probably making like, you know, TriCaster software for like the Jimmy Fallon show or something, but Elgato's really eating their lunch. By the way, I'm cracked at driving. Like, what did I tell you? Oh, they still exist. Remember when Monster HDMI cables were like hundreds of dollars? It was crazy. I've told the story before how, as a 12-year-old kid, I bought a printer because it was on sale, and I was like, oh, it would be nice to have a printer. Even though I was 12. It was like $19.99 in the year 2001. It's a pretty good deal. But then I took it home. They didn't include a USB cable. So I had to go back to Future Shop, get my mom to drive me to Future Shop. Excuse me, can I have a USB cable? And then the guy legitimately upsold me a $50 gold-plated USB cable as a 12-year-old kid. Using the classic Monster cable line of like, you know, because it's plated with gold, like the data transfers faster or something like that. What a piece. It hurts. It hurts to this day. Good riddance to Future Shop. Well, I don't know. I have fond memories of Future Shop, kind of. Best Buy really is like exactly the same store. Future Shop is where I had that awesome. Casino. Wait, start pop out. Start prediction. It's too fast. It's on a solid state drive. Will NL finish top 3? Yes. No. 30. I'll give you 1 minute. I'll be generous. Okay. How about that? Future Shop is where I had my my Ultimate Nintendo Wii story, which was that the console was like impossible to get. And then I went to Future Shop one day, hoping to buy one, and as soon as I walked in, there was a sales associate with the Nintendo Wii above his head, and he said, "It's our last Wii, does anybody want it?" And I just said, "OMG, me." And wouldn't you know it, I walked out with a Nintendo Wii that day. I probably said Nintendo Switch about 50 times there. I apologize. OMG, Wii. Oh. What the heck? I forgot it's not just driving. There's, like, items and stuff. I didn't know if this would hit people in the air. I don't think it did. That would have been kind of sick, though. What a jump! Did you see that? There's actually one of the most incredible jumps I've ever done there in my life. It was so, like, it was so tight to the margins. I'll take it, I'll take it. Don't hit the wall. Okay, you can hit that, that's fine. I don't know. This, you know what? When I get out, there's gonna be carnage. You reap what you sow. Okay, remember, going top 3. You don't necessarily have to be number 1. Can you get out of my way? Yeah, honestly, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow, and we're right back in there. We're right back in there with 9 coins. There is a shortcut here. I don't know where it is. Only resinous gamers like Ludwig know where the shortcut is. Aim, aim, fire. I took out one of his green shells. Don't hit me with that star. Oh, let's go! I gotta be careful. This guy, he's so good at protecting his lines because he's got those green shells. So, you mother! Actually, stream sniping, I am highly upset, and it's not ironic. I've leaned forward. I've entered the gamer hunch. You know what? If you gotta take the inverse line, you gotta take the inverse line. This one's for the believers. Whoa! That's what you get, you piece! Nice green shells. Don't. Not like this. Give me 2 of these, one of them speed. Oh. No. Please! Let's go! Immediate believer payout. That feels good. I was fighting for my freaking life out there. I told you, I'm like, we didn't come first, but I'm kind of cracked at driving. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, we'll run it back. Best Buy is kind of funny, right? You can, like, go in there looking for Animal Crossing amiibo cards, walk out with, like, a LG smart fridge. It's not crazy at all. Okay, hindsight is not crazy at all. It's actually, like, pretty mundane. But, anytime I find myself in Best Buy, I'm always stunned at how cheap TVs have gotten. Like, we went to Best Buy, like, 2 weeks ago. There were literally just, like, pallets and pallets full of smart TVs. Like, 50-inch flat-screen TVs. It's crazy. Okay, look, it's just San Francisco. I totally forgot it's Survivor Wednesday. Oh man, it's got to be single elimination, which is fine. Otherwise, this season would be over so fast. VIP Daniel, you got the scuttlebutt for this episode? Is it a double elimination today? Are they doing a tribe remerge? Who the heck is using the beetle? Oh, you! That's fine. We'll go through the farmer's market. We'll go through the farmer's market. I needed to get some jicama anyway. Beautiful work. Take it up on the masonry, up on the fine masonry. Don't. You don't want the smoke. You don't want... You did yourself with your own banana. That's what you get. I'm done being pushed around in Mario Kart. Let's just put it that way. Take one of those and enjoy it. Take one of those and enjoy it. We don't need to shoot for first. Ooh, sorry. Take the long way around. That's fine. Honestly, that's why you shouldn't be so eager to pass somebody. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they got in their back pocket. I don't know what this thing even does, except maybe munch some power-ups. Okay, I'm now face perpendicular to the road. That's fine. Use the wall to help you turn. Many people are saying this. Sixth is okay. Look at that. Anybody taking the straight line is going to find themselves in times of trouble. You don't have to have a perfect race to come third in Mario Kart. Some good items would get us right back in here. 3 of these? Sure, why not? You piece. If I had used my star, that's a game-changing error there. That star would have saved us. There's a shortcut there? I had no idea. We are in third. It's been a messy race, okay? Nice dodge. Double star behind me. I'm just trying to stay close to the wall. Please. Are you hearing all the stars around us? Like, this is so rude. I got some very bad news for you. Like, how does this happen? How does this happen? How is it possible I could be in 8th place and receive, like, a single red shell, whereas my competitors are getting the strongest items that have ever existed? Never mind. Never mind. I'm mashing them 6th. All right, that hurts. It hurts. We didn't run a super clean race there, but I'll take it. You know what? We've redistributed some points to the doubters. 6 of 10. 6 of 10. Kind of hurts. Kind of hurts. It's all right. Life goes on. Why the hell does Best Buy sell drinks? Like, of all the things that they could sell at that store. TVs, fridges, air fryers, juicers, set-top boxes. They have, you know, ads for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare that they just never thought to take down, I guess. But, like, I'm always stunned that when you get the cooler, or when you get to the end of the checkout line, there's a cooler there, and you're like, you know what would really go nice with, like, my 67-inch TCL 4K OLED smart TV is, I don't know, like a 500 milliliter white monster. Why do grocery stores sell batteries? You know what? Do you work for Best Buy? You should honestly be like the CMO of Best Buy. That's a great comeback. I can't be mad. That being said, I'm always happy that there are... Oh, thank you. I'm always happy that there's batteries at the grocery store, because that's where I buy some of my best batteries. Kate laughed at that. She thought that was funny. She's also like, you don't buy batteries. I'm sure in her head right now, she's like, I bought probably like the last 200 AA batteries we've used in our entire lives. Which is very true. That was stolen battery valor. Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful line. 5th place. Oh, let's go. Thanks. You took the hit for me. I really appreciate that. Put me on the green. Put me on the green. Oh, man. That's fine. I'll take a little red. Never bothered me. 3rd place. Dude, for lap 1, we've done some serious work here. We don't need the coins. Good stuff. You know, it's like Formula 1. Where you start the race has a big hand in determining where you're going to finish that race. So we've already, I was going to say we've moved up. That's not the case, actually. I should have used that to protect myself, and now we realize the error of our ways. It's fine. Fifth place. Dude, it's a great track. It's pretty hot though, right? Like, where the heck? How am I supposed to, like, make up any time? Oh, no! 2 bullet bills? At the same time? There's got to be, like, a statistical analysis to be done in Mario Kart. Like, I wonder what the worst position to be in from the perspective of chances to win. No. Okay, well, it's not going to be a believer payout. I'll hold my position. But I feel like 5th, 6th, and 7th is like... That's hell. The best thing you could get is like a single mushroom. And then the people that are like 2 positions behind you are like star, star, star. Okay, let's try not to get caught in purgatory here. I'm still cracked at driving. Third place until the last lap is the best place to be. I feel like 5th and 6th, you just eat. You're in the middle of the sandwich. No matter what, you're like you're getting. You know, you ever hear the expression that like crap rolls downhill? It also rolls uphill. Like, the people that are behind that are aspirational are just constantly launching, like, lightning bolts at you. The people that are in front of you who are just trying to hold their position and pull the ladder up after they get to the top, they're just shooting green shells backwards rather than use them for protection. Like, it's crazy. And now, what's your opinion on Pokeballs? I can't remember if I went on an extended Pokeball bit semi-recently. But I honestly think that there is a case to be made that a Pokeball might be my favorite food. Or at least my favorite lunch. You can... Let me count the reasons. It's flexible. It can be healthy, if you want it to be. It can be unhealthy. You know, you want to use maybe like an aioli-based sauce instead of like a soy sauce-based sauce or something like that, a ponzu-based sauce. Many different kinds of protein work well on it. I'm a big fan of the of raw fish, don't get me wrong. I also feel like Poke is one of those places where, like, you know, tuna deservedly gets a lot of credit. But I feel like Poke is one of those places where salmon truly shines. And I think salmon, as a raw fish, a little underrated. Tuna gets all the respect. Tuna gets all the credit. And I respect that it's an avenue for salmon to actually show what it can do. Plus, I love the diverse flavor profiles available. Well, that's not good. Such as, you know, fresh citrus fruits, like a mango or a pineapple. You know, a pickled onion, for example. I love that it has the warmth of the base, oftentimes a rice of the brown or white variety. Yeah, this is no problem. Just kill me, I guess. Yeah, just crash into me with that star if you could. That would really help me out a lot. You know what? Fuck you. Oh, there's a shortcut right there! I've never seen that before in my entire life. You're so lucky. I don't even want to talk about how lucky you just got. I lost. You made me lose my Poke train of thought. Anyway, the warmth of the base versus the cool, refreshing temperature of the fish. It's nice. Plus, you usually get no. I'm putting the system on trial. Honestly, fuck you. I don't even think you caused the problem there, but get owned. Caesar, no. I love that they put some crunch on it, too. Usually you get, like, some tempura bits or something like that. Just what I needed. 8th place Inky. Thanks so much. Really appreciate the 8th place Inky. Just get passed literally by everybody at the end of the race because they get bullets and stars and... You know, I'll just take an Inky, no problem. I'll just slightly inconvenience all the drivers in front of me. No big deal. All right, we're in a full rebuild here. We're in Alex Albon territory, like 10th place. Put me back in random. Anyway, yeah, I'm a big poke guy. I like it. I like it a lot. That's all I got, really. We're tied with the Canucks in the standings. I love being a Canucks fan right now. I bet we've won 2 of our last 10 games. And yet still, when you try to complain about how bad you are, Seattle's like, at least you're not as bad as us. I think we got like 1 more win than you. Get over it. You got a sick arena. Yeah, water bottles are like 12 bucks each or something like that. But like most arenas are like this. I'm an oval. Your arena's like, whoa, I'm like a weird Tesseract thing. That's kind of sick. Personally, I think it's worth like $12 for a bottle of water as long as you get to drink it inside of like an ancient Incan ziggurat. So like, I respect that. Nothing but respect for my Kraken. I can't believe I'm not dead. How's the game tonight gonna go? I don't know, like, the Canucks, you can't really predict them, I guess is what I would say. You should usually bet on a loss, and especially on the road in the afternoon. Like, you gotta remember, 4 p.m. Pacific, that's normally when they're like eating breakfast. That's when we play today. Why are you just standing still? Like you're waiting for the streamer to come by? Alright, that's no good. Where's the prediction? You know what? If I forgot to hit the button, then if you were a prospective believer, just consider yourself lucky right now. I've accidentally saved you a little bit of some points. But then, like, just when you think the Canucks have, like, rock bottomed, they'll pull off, like, 1 win and then have you be like, oh, this is the start. Maybe if they could just build some confidence from here, then they'll have, like, an easy game next and just lose, like, 3-0 to the worst team in the NHL. Like, right now, there is no hope. Hope is just folly. Bullet me. Alright, it's not going particularly well. I'm a little upset that, like, I just drove off the edge there. I'm a little upset that, that Chibley is better than me at this game when he doesn't even have a driver's license. Like, how is that fair? Like, here's all I'm asking. You know what would actually be a sick addition for Mario Kart? Counter steer, please. You know what would be a sick addition for Mario Kart? What if at the end of the Mario Kart race, you had to finish the race, you had to parallel park? So like right as soon as you get to the end, then there's like a bunch of parking spots, but they're really pinched. There's like 2 Cadillac Escalades that give you just enough room for your car to fit in. And then in order to successfully complete the level, you have to parallel park. I'm actually like a little pissed that I feel patronized that like people waited for me. I've been driving for 7 years. I can't parallel park to save my life. You know, it's just I used to be scared of parallel parking. Best map in the game right here. I used to be scared of parallel parking, and then I had to do it 10 times a week for daycare-based purposes, and now I'm just like, it's just easy. The only thing that bothers me about parallel parking is when I signal right that I'm going to go into the parallel parking spot, I pull slightly past the spot, and then the person behind me doesn't get the memo, and they get like right on my ass. And thus, I like throw the lights on in reverse, and they're like, what? I thought you were going right. Now you're going backwards? Make up your mind. And then like the person, they didn't have any signal light on. So the person behind them got right on their ass. So we got to do like a little chain. It's so bad, man. So no wonder when you parallel park, you got to do it in like 0.2 seconds or like, you know, it's too late. But you just get used to it. If you have to do it. If you don't have to do it, don't get me wrong. Like, it's always better to not have to do it. Okay, I thought we snuck through there, but maybe need to get my glasses adjusted a bit. That's fine. Okay, this is where Purgatory ends. Let's not say that we're going to guarantee, like, we're going to come top 3, because there's some things that are out of our hands there. But at least get some positive momentum. You can't control that. Someone drops a banana peel, like, mid-power slide. You can't be expected to have control over that. You see? We stay right on the edge. We love this. We love this. Look at that. Big move. Not sweating it. Picked up a single banana peel. Kind of an incredible item. Okay, I hit the brakes when maybe I shouldn't have hit the brakes, but anytime you stay on the course, I guess you're having a pretty good time. Incredible move. I got nothing but respect for that shortcut hit. Somehow we're in third. That's fine. I should have expected it. I took a perspective lark there. It happens. It happens. Good driving. Good driving. We're still in this. I got crushed by somebody who is my size. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Sorry, mommy. Don't push me out of the way and try to get me thwomp killed. Okay, now we're in 10th. I mean, I'm just going to level with you. This is not the kind of race where, like, you should be in 10th. We've been staying on the course. We've been doing a damn good job. Never mind. Probably deserve to be, like, last, I'd say. Single mushroom. 10th place single mushroom. You love to see it. All right. I guess I will come in 10th. Personally, IMO. 10th place single mushroom. I'm a little bearish on that one, but it happens. That's Mario Kart. I thought we had a pretty good race for most of that. Look, I would honestly, regular driving, I'm going to put myself at like a 7 out of 10. Banking into a parking spot, I'm a legit 9. Parallel parking, put myself at like a 5 or a 6. I'm getting better, though. There are times where, like, the worst thing with parallel parking is when it's not quite, like, right on the curb. Like, you're, like, a foot and a half away from the curb, but the car in front of you is so close, the car behind you is so close. Like, if you botch the first parallel park and you're not where you want to be on the right side, it could take you, like, half an hour of Austin Powersing to go like skirt, 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 skirt. Like, it's so hard to just... Why don't we make cars where, like, there's a parking mode where the wheels can just turn 90 degrees and then you could just slide your way over when you had to? That would be sick, man. We do? I don't. They have cars like that? They did that in the 1930s? Look, maybe they were onto something. Mushroom. Mushroom? I never know where the road goes after that, but that's okay. I know where it started. It was a great time to get a mushroom. Course awareness going to help us out a little bit. From 10th to 1st, that's... You know, when you're in 1st, you get coins. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Cool. That was fun. I had a... You know what? I mean, it's not like I deserve to be in 1st forever just because I got a single mushroom at the optimum time. Let's act like we've been there before. Practice a little gratitude. I'm gonna try to squeeze that shortcut again. I think that could be a force multiplier for our overall success. Just don't steal my shit. I'm actually cracked. Thanks for the coin. Am I crazy? It's like there's daylight. Okay, deserved. That's 150 CC for you. CC? The CC won't let me be. This guy's just crapping coins out of his butt. That's fine. It's fine. We're in third. Just relax. Thanks for the mushroom. Help me out a little bit. I don't really care to pass you. I just care to stay in the mist. In the midst. Okay, I'll just get hit by a red shell. That's fine. And then a star. Here it comes. Here, I see you. I see you. Oh, and a second star. Okay. Threaded the needle between the items. Wouldn't recommend it. It's all falling apart. God help you if you go from, like, the part of the pack that just has coins and bananas to, like, the part of the pack where everybody gets the greatest items that have ever existed in Mario Kart history. You know what? That's kind of sick. At least I was a ghost. Oh, it doesn't matter at all. Everybody had protection there. Please. Focus. Whoa! Oh, what was that? That was like from 8th to 3rd? And we're back. We're in row 2, baby. Oh, let's go. Oh, man. Maybe everybody feels oppressed in Mario Kart, but, like, I really felt like that time we had some stuff that didn't make any damn sense. When we ghosted in, like, 8th place and stole someone's banana, I was like, come on, man. This is ruthless. 5x payout. It feels good to get a 5x payout on belief. Most of the time, people, we only get that kind of payout as at the doubter's end of the Super Auto Pets Casino. I did play a little, like today's Super Auto Pets video, tomorrow's Super Auto Pets video are the browser patch. It's a different world, man. Like I was trying whale rat builds. I got the boar a couple times. I don't understand how to make the boar do anything but die after one hit. I guess you could give it melon armor, but it's still just getting like +2/+2 before you attack doesn't seem that good, man. I mean, it's so early. Literally, the thing's just in the test patch, and I'm like, it needs a buff. But I do feel like it needs... Like, right now, I just feel like it's kind of like an ass scorpion. You know, a scorpion is guaranteed a kill and then it dies. The boar is like, it might get a kill, but it's definitely gonna die. I think I've defused your red shell with my incredible bomb. Okay, you always... in first place, you always hold a coin. That way your second item won't be a coin. And if somebody throws a shell at you, your second item could be a banana. You just rapid fire both of them. Wow, you stole my coin. Now the hardest endurance test in all of Mario Kart, holding ZL for the next 2 laps. Just driving my car. Baby, you can drive my car, and maybe I'll love you. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, the Beatles. One of my favorite Beatles quotes. A lot of people, when they quote the Beatles, they say, end in the end. The love you take is equal to the love you make. Very classic John Lennon quote. Dude was horny as hell, as we all know. My favorite Beatles quote, beep, 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 yeah, is a really good one. I could be your high school yearbook quote this year. Beep, 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 yeah, Paul McCartney. A classic. It's been a very gentle race so far. Very nice. Got some daylight behind us. I feel just like Lewis Hamilton right now. Just out for a nice Sunday drive in my high-powered Formula One vehicle. Oops, did I win the race and become, you know, one of the top 10 highest-paid athletes of the year? My mistake. Just at least Okay, at least we stayed in third, okay? At least we stayed in third. I was sure that we were gonna fall to fourth there and it was all gonna fall apart. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was scary. But, like, we did a good... That was a great drive, man. There's nothing wrong with that drive. It's like F1. It's all about turn one. If you can avoid having, you know, Carlos Sainz, you know, blow up your rear diffuser on that first chicane, you got nothing to worry about. Oh, you don't like the blue shell, and yet you support Bernie Sanders? Explain yourself. Must be nice to something cognitive dissonance something. You piece. Yuka you, have you ever? Yuka you? I'm Max Verstappen for real? I think I have a head that is probably 2 times larger than Max Verstappen's. I'm not trying to suggest that there's like anything, like I mean anything by that. It's merely an observation. I genuinely think that my head is twice as large as his. My brain, probably roughly the same size. But my actual, like, my head itself... You know, I kind of feel like my head is like one of those rotisserie chickens that you get. Like, sometimes you get a rotisserie chicken from Costco, and you're like, this thing's huge, and... Oh, no. Deserved. This thing's huge and meaty. I kind of feel like mine is one of those ones where, like, as soon as you get into it, it's like, it's just all for show, you know? Like, you cut into the rotisserie chicken, and there's just, like, air and rib cage. I think that's what my head is like. That's just a hunch, though. How did we not get hit? We're gonna... what do you do? I'm so scared of the red... you know what? The green shells are serving their purpose as a deterrent. You don't... What are you talking about? Sometimes you get a rotisserie chicken from Costco, or any grocery store, really, and it's like when it's meaty, and sometimes you get a rotisserie chicken from Costco, and it's like weird and tendony and stuff like that. Like, there's just a whole bunch of empty space. I'll admit that maybe at Costco, I was in 11th. Like, honestly, eat shit. Like a meat balloon. Yeah, exactly. Please give me your star. Okay, like 3 green shells is fine or whatever. I'll just be last. Did you really fall off? Bro, come on. Like, honestly, you're beating me, but, like, it hardly seems fair, because, like, you know, I'm getting, like, single banana out here. You fell off? Yeah, but he had a star. The car drives itself. And in, like, a safe way, unlike the way that self-driving cars work right now. How did you get hit? What? We can do this. Please. We can at least some respectability at the end. I'll settle for that. I'll settle for that. 9th. Oh man, not my best course. I'll admit though, like at Costco, I don't well, I don't buy the rotisserie chicken because I don't go to Costco. But like grocery stores, I feel like the rotisserie chickens tend to be really consistent. But like every once in a while, when I lived in South Korea, on the way home from school, like where I taught, not where I went, there would be like a truck that would just have like a really tall truck that would just have a huge rotisserie on the back of it. And it was just rotating. It was stinking up the whole neighborhood. And it was like $5 for a rotisserie chicken. You'd be like, hey, can I get 2 chickens, please? And then they would put them, literally just the chicken itself, not wrapped in anything, in like a black shopping bag. You would just walk home with like a scalding hot bag full of chicken. Like, no, at North American grocery stores, like the meat is wrapped, and when you bag it, they're like, hey, you want us to wrap that like 10 extra times for you, even though it comes in a wrapper? South Korean rotisserie truck was just like, how many chickens should we put in this bag? Casino! Send it. There you go. And it was good. Well, like, some of them were good, some of them were like, it was highly inconsistent. And I just tell myself that's because it was, like, organic or something, but I don't know if that's really the case. Honestly, though, I don't really hold it against them. Because, like, chicken, it kind of sucks anyway. I was having this conversation with my wife. We disagree on our meat rankings. I think we both agree that, like, fish is, or beef is, like, the top meat, at least when prepared properly. I'm like a number 2 fish, number 3 pork, number 4 chicken, number 5 everything else sort of guy. She's more of a beef, then chicken, then fish, then pork. Lamb, criminally underrated. It's not, I wouldn't describe it necessarily as like underrated. I would say underrepresented. Like, lamb is the most common rare meat in North America. It's rare enough that, like, you wouldn't set your watch to seeing lamb on a restaurant menu, but common enough that when you see it, you're like, oh yeah, I like a lamb burger from time to time. I would not put it as part of the 4 or 5 most common meats in North America. But I understand that worldwide that's not the case. Okay, just focus on some respectability here. I love ripping up the slopes. That's one thing you're going to learn about me. Don't. Ooh, no, 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 no! Red shell, star, star! Red shell, star, red shell, star, star, red shell! You're missing venison? I'm dead ass, like, not Joe Rogan. We just share a hairstylist. 4th? Dude, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Believers do not get paid out, but respectable nonetheless. Would you ever do the carnivore diet? No. I don't think so. I talked about it in an Isaac episode, but, like, the idea of, like keto and stuff like that, I get that it's like, it works for people. Don't get me wrong. I think anything can work for you as long as you're, like, aware and disciplined. But the appeal of keto for me probably would have been like 10 years ago. Now I'm like, I want the opposite. I want OTEC. I want the diet that is just like, I feel like I could give up meat pretty easily. But giving up starches and vegetables, I would rather double up. I would rather, like, cut the meat portion in half and, like, double up on the mashed potatoes for sure. I would rather cut the steak in half and then, like, add, like, a bread roll to my meal. I'm a starchy boy. James Salisbury said young men should eat ground beef and hot water exclusively. That's, is James Salisbury a doctor or simply the inventor of the worst steak of all time? And I include ham steak in there. I do love the idea that, like, if you eat, like, a Spartan diet like that, that it will be, like, it'll purify your morals. Like, the cornflakes guy, Bill Kellogg or whatever his name is like, people are jerking off too much. Let's get them eating cornflakes. I'm not sure if there's much, like, scientific background for that. I honestly, Boziecki, I would like to apologize. I'm so stupid. I was like, I've got mushrooms. I realized too late that I had mushrooms, so I could make the shortcut. Then I went into the shortcut regardless. Then I realized way too late we're never going to make this. I tried to bail out of it, thus ensuring we wouldn't make it. Oh my god. It's a disaster. Okay, you know what? Nothing matters till the last lap anyway. Yo! Like, I know, like... What the heck? Why is she going off like that? Like, I saw there was a Twitter trend that was like, you know, scientific research comes out that says intermittent fasting is not as effective as previously thought of. And I was like, oh, really? Because my good friend Robert, like, did intermittent fasting and, you know, lost like 80 pounds or something like that. Maybe it's, like, okay to not simply search for, like, the most optimum diet for, you know, weight loss, and instead search for, like, you know, something you can stick to that's good enough, I guess. Thank you. Whatever you did there, thank you. But I don't know. I'm not a nutrition guy. Necessarily, at least. 4th place, somehow. Oh, he ran into the lightning? Give me protection. This is kind of protection. Honestly, believers, there was never a doubt in my mind that I was going to miss that shortcut. At no point in my life did I see that line and say we weren't going to make that. I had 100% belief. Every once in a while, you'll be driving on Granville Street. Cars are parked in the right lane. You got to squeeze. You got to turn right. Maybe you got to turn right on like Burrard or something like that, or Broadway. You go. You're not sure if your car will fit, and you go, oh yeah, it'll fit. You fold the mirrors in. So true, so true. That's all I got. On Granville turning into Burrard, I'm trying to think. I don't know the geography of the city very well. All I know is how to get places. Does Granville intersect with Burrard? Probably not, because they're both bridges. That would be one hell of an intersection. There, yeah, you go Granville, then you turn right on Robson, then you turn right at that huge Victoria's Secret, and you're on your way to fly over Canada. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right to me. Beep. There we go. Don't hit me. Dude, you just gotta hold that tight line. Me and Mark Ruzzo. Me and Mark Vasco. I'll just thread the needle there if you don't mind. It happens. Honestly, like, it's better to be in 10th early. And I'm not being facetious in the slightest. I mean, it would be best to be in 1st. But if we're not in 1st, I'd rather be in 10th. Honestly, Violet, that was just kind of unnecessary maneuver. I wish that I had some counter steering enabled there, but I double tapped the trigger by accident. That's my bad. That's what I get for trying to drive in the center of the road like an asshole. You know what? That's why they say stay in your lane, because somebody could bullet bill, no skill bullet bill, and then 2 seconds later, you know, you find yourself in times of trouble. Look at this line, though. Look at this line. I want it, thank you. Now, Violet, you might not agree here, but we're aligned. We have shared interests. I'm just mashing, like, literally every button. Let's go. Now we're back in the pack. Get crushed. We're in 4th. I don't know how it happened. We're in 3rd place. I told you, Violet. I told you we had shared interests. You didn't believe me, and look at this. No, Luigi! Honestly, just for absolutely no reason, just rubbed me out. So unbelievably rude. I mean, there's no recovery here. Maybe a nice double here. Double star. That's not double star. That's double single mushroom. Does nobody else see how frick this is? Okay, we have fifth. It's not so bad. But, like, the way I got bumped off the course. Like, come on, man. Jeez Louise. Rip Shy Guy? I mean, you know. Learn how to drive better. That's how you shop like a mother. Yeah, real Canadian. Any real Canadian Superstore fans? That lady, the actress that Sips was talking about, I had no idea that it was Harold Ramis's daughter. She's in everything. Didn't she play the lady with the dead tooth in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? She was in the Shop Like a Mother ads for Real Canadian Superstore. She's, apparently she's in Working Moms, not to be confused with Bad Moms or A Bad Mom's Christmas. Bad Moms is kind of like a genre of movie. It's not even just a movie at this point, right? Like I, Tonya? That's a movie about bad moms. The Bad Teacher starring Cameron Diaz. Good movie. I, Tonya? It's definitely a great movie. Bad Santa? There's a bad mom in Bad Santa 2, played, unfortunately, by Christina Hendricks, in what I have to assume is a career-ending move. One of those moves where, like, either your career is over or your agent's career is over. Thank you, thank you. Animal Crossing. Got knocked out by my own doppelganger. She's damn good in Mad Men. I would agree with that assessment. I just don't know, like, in Bad Santa 2, you know, maybe I won't hold it against her. Because that movie actually has, like, a sick cast. Which is, like, really depressing. Like, Billy Bob Thornton is a kind of a weird psycho. But he's an amazing actor. Not just stuff like Sling Blade, but Fargo Season 1, like, his portrayal of psychopathic Lorne Malvo is like, one of the all-time great television performances. It has Kathy Bates, you know, Academy Award-winning actress. Won the Oscar for Best Topless Scene for About Schmidt, as we covered earlier this week. Christina Hendricks, who, you know, I'm not saying she's going to win any Oscars, but she was probably nominated for some Emmys, if I had to guess. You kidding me? You kidding me? Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, that Kathy Bates thing is real. What the heck? I thought that thing would explode for sure. It's from the year that the Oscars got edgy. It's when they said the best movie of the year was Iron Man 2. Very controversial, but you know what? I respect it. The Dark Knight opened the door, and Iron Man 2 walked through it. I'm yeeting everything I got right now. Don't. It's Pure Believers! Yes! Oh, man. That race was a knife fight. My God. They made Scorsese open the envelope. Yeah, Martin Scorsese and Jane Campion opening the envelope and saying the Oscar for Best Picture goes to... Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Oh, man. You should see their face in my mind when I imagine this happening. Aquafina going up, accepting the... accepting the award. Oh.